Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
I hate you like I'm young.
The misery, let's take it from the top. Body like an hourglass, ticking like a clock.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Fuck me! And that's when I noticed the cold breeze.
The ankle's a little mean.
But he prayed for gold.
So, good day, you guys. Hope everyone's having a beautiful and wonderful Thursday. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. So, for today's video, we are checking out a newer creator, Moon Moss. Go give them a subscribe, you guys. They upload these very comprehensive live stream recaps, so this is perfect. We're going to be able to stay up to date a lot more with Rosie and her BS, her shenanigans. And she's kind of going balls to the wall right now with the whole documentary and everything. Now she's accusing other people of using this tragedy when that's exactly what she's doing, treating it like it's her next big break. But before I get ahead of myself, this one is titled Rosie Tells Chatter to Leave After Daring to Question Her. QLR highlights. Interesting. I'm not sure who Chatter is, but I'm guessing probably like a mod or frequent streamer. I don't know. But interesting. If you even dare to question Rosie. Blocked! Block them! Block them, mods! But yeah, she's been acting kind of the fool lately, and that's all right because Amber's, acting like the criminal that she is, always has been. So maybe we want to back off of that just a little bit. But yeah, thank you so much once again, you guys. Hope everyone's having a wonderful week. Members, keep an eye out. There will be more posting in the day, as we get stuff scheduled and whatnot. But yeah. Got to do this shameless self-promotion. Check out the second channel. Check out the merch store. Links are in the description, y'all. And with that, let's dive right on into this. Shall we?
Bro, I'm not joking. I slept until like 5:30 p.m., which honestly, with how much
I mean, girl coded.
my sleep's been going, I'm not even that mad. It's nice to feel rested.
Let me guess, probably 10 minutes into this, she's going to be saying how tired she is. Oh, no, already.
I'm tired. I don't know.
Fucking hell, what? Okay, not even. Good gosh. 10 seconds.
I said I slept a lot, and I did, but I'm still tired.
I can oversleep.
I'm gonna be prepping some pizzas in the ovens. Well, I asked my brother to defrost two crusts for me because actually I'll explain that in a minute. But I asked him to pull it out to defrost, and my brother defrosted the whole container. So I'm not gonna use all of the crusts. Well, actually, how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe I will use all 4. 2 for each.
Why do you need 4 pizzas made right now?
I was like, what? I'll have some now, like whenever I get to eating. So I'm gonna have some pizza with some salad. It's a vibe. I promise I'm not gonna stay on this topic too long.
Everything's a vibe. It's always a vibe.
And I promise I'm not going to be TMI about it. But I started unexpectedly my cycle today, so I feel like hell. Earlier I was like, I still have I'm just dealing with that. And so I slept a fuck ton, and that helped some. I slept a fuck ton. Like I slept 5 hours straight. Woke up around 4.
Right? She's screaming, dude. Good gosh.
In the morning, my boyfriend woke up. We talked a little bit. He showed me something really cool, and as soon as he was done showing it to me, I was just like, okay. And then I zonked until about 2:30. I woke.
That's probably exactly what happened.
Up because my hand felt my phone vibrate when he was texting me, letting me know he was heading out to do something, and so I just said bye real quick, and then I fell back asleep and woke back up at 5:30 p.m.
Well, wait. Why is he texting her like, oh, I gotta go do something? Why does it matter? Sorry, that's a nitpick.
I slept a lot, off and on. I'm in agony. It's nothing compared to what I'm used to be honest, but it's not fun nor fresh. That's for damn sure. How do you do so good at cooking at home and not ordering out? I'm so bad at eating at home. I could answer that honestly.
Money, that's why. If she had the money to afford to eat out all the time, she would.
Well, you see, the thing is, eating out's expensive.
Yeah, but so is buying all of that pre-made, like, super processed shit. Alright? It is. It is. You can get exactly the food that you need in the produce section. Yeah, it's going to be probably equal to the amount that you would pay for the processed stuff after everything's said and done, but it's healthy.
There's that. The thing with me,
all that food would go to waste though with Rosie.
Is the way I try to curb with eating out is by one, cooking in stages and doing prep of certain kinds of ingredients. So if I'm not feeling it, it's easier to assemble stuff. Two, experimenting, trying new things.
Okay, that's actually a fair take. That's fair, I guess, but I also find it odd that like you have to cook 4 quiches at a time, 4 pizzas at a time, like just the math ain't math in there, but whatever.
And 3, trying to make things as if like they would come from a restaurant, aka butter, sugar. If I'm trying,
yeah, that's bad. That's bad, Rosie. Don't do that. You don't need to make up for the butter and sugar. Good God. Which she means to say is fat and sugar.
Trying to hit like a eating out craving, right? It's just cheaper that way. You also can control everything that goes in it, the food better and all that too, right? And also it does
right, all the sugar that you put in. That's the thing. She really, really likes her sugar.
help me avoid fried foods because I fucking hate dealing with deep frying. Hate. Loathe entirely. Let me.
She's so cringe. Why don't you have an air fryer? She still gets fried shit. What is she talking about? All the frozen foods that she buys are like half fried.
I fucking tell ya. No, I mean, look, listen. It's one of those things where I have a deep, deep love of Burger King. I love Burger King. If I
side eye, that makes so much sense. Of all the Big Mac meals, Burger King, I don't.
I'm gonna eat fast food, it's either Burger King or Wendy's for me. I used to be more into Wendy's, but not anymore. I mean, sometimes a good Wendy's moment is nice, but I don't.
I appreciate their chili and their baked potatoes.
I don't eat out like I used to. That's for damn sure. And for anybody watching the replay,
well, again, she's not working, so yeah, I believe it. And I believe that probably a lot of her freaking money back then, even when she was working, went towards food.
I just want to say, I will be doing a regular live stream time fairly soon. The only reason I didn't today
oh, lovely.
is because
she, like, I don't want to be a dickhead. I really don't. It's just shocking the amount of weight that she has put on in, like, a year, maybe, since the last few videos we've been watching of her. A year, almost 2 years. That's scary.
I woke up at 5:30 and I had to like come to terms with the fact that I was on my cycle because like.
Come to terms with it? What?
I'm cooking my dinner right now. I'm doing a breakfast bowl. Just pop some edibles and I'm sipping a White Claw. Hell yeah. I'm not a drinker, but I love a California sober vibe. I'm not like sober, like in the sense that I don't drink for those kinds of reasons. The last time I tried to drink alcohol, it did not go well. And it always kind of made me feel shitty anyway, like my whole life. I was like,
Fair. I noticed alcohol made me really sad. So you know what I did? I stopped drinking it.
on the fence for a while. Like I was like, I kind of want to go sober, but like quit alcohol. But like, what if I want to drink again? You know, like I don't want to say like.
So then you just can.
I'm gonna go sober and never drink again. Like if I'm gonna, right? And I was.
That doesn't make sense to me. She's so all or nothing.
Like on the fence about it for like a good. months, I wanna say.
So what, were you drinking while you were trying to make up your mind if you should stop?
My boyfriend, he doesn't drink at all. He has not like a crazy strong opinion on it, but at least for himself, he has a pretty strong opinion on it. And I honestly thought to myself, I was like, honestly, this is a sign. Because
Go figure. Go figure. It was the boyfriend. It was the boyfriend. So what? She's been quote unquote sober for 2 months? Girl. And you shouldn't call it, no, I'm sober. You shouldn't call it that. You should just say, I prefer to not drink. Because sobriety has such a kind of like cultural baggage with it, you know? And I think that baggage is earned. She hasn't dealt with the issues of alcoholism or substance abuse in that manner. So to call it sobriety, I think, like Rosie does, she's just patting herself on the back for something she didn't earn.
I had been contemplating that for a while. And I was like, you know what? I'm just
like, I don't drink, but I don't tell people, oh, I'm sober. I don't say that. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
To go with it. I mean, if I ever do drink again, it's really not that big of a deal. But at the same time, I just don't think it's good for me. I have enough vices.
Oh, you think?
I don't even enjoy it that much anyway, except like occasionally having a really fruity, yummy drink.
But like, how are you going to tell me, how's that go down with her unmanaged diabetes? Because I mean, like she just said, a super fruity drink, so high sugar. Alcohol in general is very, very, very high in sugar. Like,
but if I can get a virgin version of it, then I'm happy. My brother's not asleep. He also doesn't care. So why do you? Your cup is.
Girl, you be screaming. So.
Thank you. One of my friends got it for me. Thank you, Ali.
Someone said she had nice eyebrows again. LOL.
I don't talk about juice anymore because people are fucking weird about it. It's not your business, bro.
Yeah, what did she say?
It's really not. I haven't popped them in a long time, no. I've been twice claimed.
Hey, Rosie, I'm still new here, but after a live, I saw people debating if you were assessed once or twice for autism. Nobody seemed able to back up the twice claim, so I figured it's best to ask you. She did say twice.
It's a lie. Yeah, that's why I was assessed once.
Oh? I thought it was twice.
Thank you for asking. I don't want to get back into that topic again today, guys. I honestly, this past week's been a lot of drama.
Well, maybe you should learn not to talk about certain things. Maybe you should hear what other people have to say and reassess your opinion. That's what normal adults do.
Just want to cook and vibe, but thank you for asking that respectfully.
Go figure. It's always a cook and vibe.
I assessed once. There is no proof of a second because it never happened. I'm aware.
I think this is about Stefan's LCU interview. Oh, she's been popping off on her Instagram stories about that, too.
Ebony.
Like, how dare you guys try to attach yourself to something so tragic? What are you doing?
I do not give a singular fuck. All I know is my friend told me it was really boring, and it's kind of all I want to know, to be honest with you. Again, Ebony, I'm looking to have a chill time, and I feel like you're instigating a little bit tonight, so chill. Thank you.
She comes off like a fucking psychopath. Like, almost worse than Amber. Jesus.
To talk about drama. I'm aware, and that's that. Remy's doing great. One, besides the fact I'm super PMSing, honestly, my boyfriend put me in a much better mood today. He was just so sweet. Okay, I tell you something. So I was having a rough time after I woke up, right? I hadn't talked to anyone for a while, and I kind of had a massive rustic bitch face because I hadn't seen myself, my expression, how I looked yet. I was waking up at 5:30, and I think we got home around 8:30 my time-ish, maybe 9. We ended up getting on call, and he looks at me, and he goes, oh, you look, and he was about to say you you don't feel good or something like that, and he paused and he goes, you look cute today. And
oof, let me guess, you let him have it.
I laughed for 2 or 3 minutes straight because the way he said it was so fucking funny.
Something tells me that would have pissed her off on the right day.
And I looked miserable, guys. Like, I can't. Like, it was the icebreaker I needed, let me tell you. And we'll be seeing each other again. I'm just not talking about it online because people are crazy. So I'm just.
They took 2 pictures of her. Why is she acting like they knocked on his fucking front door?
I'm just throwing on things I have that need to get used up, basically.
Maybe she shouldn't have loved that damn convertible so much. Is she putting the meat on before any of the cheese? Maybe that's Levi's. I don't know, but I don't trust it.
Just gonna vibe because he likes everything I'm putting on it too. And I know him, he's not gonna notice that the garlic I added. I mean,
why does she always add stuff people don't like? No, exactly. Exactly. And why does she want the autism diagnosis? So she can be catered to. But you know who she doesn't cater to? The person in that household that's actually diagnosed. Even if you did have autism, Rosie, that's zero excuse for why you're so inconsiderate.
Oh, him, he's not going to notice that the garlic I added. I mean, he eats stuff with garlic all the time, anywho. Yes, so he's not going to eat it right now, but I talked to him earlier. I said, hey, I'm going to be going live at a weird time because I want to give him a heads up. Like, I don't want him walking out and go to bed and not realize I'm live. Like, I think that'd be really disrespectful. So
I think he can tell. The way your voice resonates through the house, I'm sure he can tell when you're live.
I give him a heads up when I do these things, and
like, oh, Rosie left her bed today, so I guess she's going live.
This was a little while ago, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna make pizza. Do you want me to make you one to have like tomorrow? Because that's way too late for him to eat for his schedule. He was like, yeah, I'd love that. I was like, cool. And he did defrost all 4 crusts, so I'll probably make some more of these another time fairly soon. Because like I said earlier, guys, like I'm on my cycle for like the first time in a long time.
Oh, so we're getting our B word food ready, huh? We gotta have multiple pizzas.
I don't remember when. I think it was. I think it was a while back. Probably whenever the last time I mentioned it was. To be real, I don't even know now. It is a very unfun time when it happens for me because it's random and unexpected, and obviously, I mean, with my size and stuff, it's like very sporadic and uncommon. I had to get a hysterectomy for health reasons, so never having to worry about that is the best. I feel for you. Oh yeah, Shay. Honestly, if I could, I probably would just get one of those like voluntarily. I don't want to have children. I think it does like put you in like to premenopause, right? So.
Meat before the cheese. Interesting. Okay. It's also going to trap a lot of the fat in there. Ugh.
It's kind of like that's a big decision to make either way, or early menopause, whatever the phrase is. I'm not a doctor. Don't take health advice from me. I just talk about my own experiences. Disclaimer of the day.
But when she comes on, I've done my research, okay? I've read medical journals.
Up in New York eating great pizza, and those look just as good as when I had growing up. Really? That's a high compliment. I don't know if you're trolling me or not, but thank you.
I mean, probably, because it's doing all this.
We need like a big ass group video chat where we all make pizzas. I wish that was like a feasible option without dealing with bullshit.
Well, Rosie, where does the bullshit stem from? She would say it's all our fault. Good gosh.
Whatever.
Is it me, or do all the girls' knife skills scare you? LOL. I mean, it's not a knife, but yeah, what is she doing? Actually, what is she doing?
Whatever.
Maybe if they could pick up their elbows, that might help out a bit. I know that was a dickhead thing to say, but it's just the truth.
I'm gonna try something.
Jesus.
Maybe this will work. Do not try what I'm about to do at home, please. It's not an endorsement for you to follow me, because this could be dumb as hell. This could be...
Girl, we're sitting in the kitchen with a rolly chair. We already passed dumb as hell.
Dumber than dumb, but I was really struggling with this last time.
Ugh. This is scaring me. Oh, I'm like on the edge of my seat.
So I want to try something. Oh, actually?
You could have used a fork, girl.
That actually worked. Hell yeah. Hey, bud. You going to bed?
Oh my god, I hate how she talks. She talks to him like how I talk to Goo. Oh my god.
Alrighty. There'll be pizza for you in the fridge tomorrow. Have a good night. He's doing good. He's made a couple more beats. He's also just doing other stuff.
Gosh. Wait, is this the... No, it's not. It's not. It's not the one where she was moaning. Smacking the tray. Maybe. Good God.
Uh-oh.
So he's going to bed and still has to listen to all this.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Jesus.
That's not good. The handle was coming loose. Honestly,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
last week, but especially the past, like, what's today, Monday, Tuesday? The past, like, 4 or so days have been really crazy. Obviously, with the documentary coming, I haven't really talked about it much this live at all. As you guys saw, like, in the first live where I was talking about it, I was really upbeat and, like positive and happy. There was a
Yeah, because you were excited. You were thinking like, oh my god, this is my big break.
couple reasons for that, but I think the biggest one is, like, I don't think the reality had fully hit me yet. How'd you get involved in the documentary?
Well, yeah, you weren't involved with it ever in reality, so I don't think you really knew quite what was going on.
What am I allowed to say? Let's just say that I was involved very early on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. There's just so many opinions and people talking about things they know nothing about. And it's just kind of fun.
Well, that's also what you're giving, girl.
And so it's not the hate that I'm, like, affected by or worrying about. I'm not worried about that. It wasn't until basically directly after my last late night live. I feel like everything just kind of hit me. As, like, the days passed after the announcement, as I was, like, kind of just thinking things over, some of my memories started coming back. I remembered some of the things that I talked about, and it just kind of, like, hit me like a Mack truck. Like, I talked about that on national television about me, and it just kind of, like all at once. And I actually had the biggest panic attack I've had in a...
Let me guess. Stories aren't going to line up, Rosie? Is that it?
very, very long time, like at least 6 months.
Something tells me she's going to give them a story that we probably haven't heard before.
If not longer. I'm fine. It was just kind of like an accumulation of the whole week of, like, the struggling to sleep, all the other stuff I've been talking about with, like, how, like, symptomatic I was and stuff and all of that. It wasn't until around that, it wasn't, like, immediately after I got off the live. It was, like, a little time had passed. But it was, like, that night/morning. I think that is a very normal reaction for you to have given the circumstances. Yeah, and I agree, Bridget. Like, and I do. Like, and I got through it, and then I eventually slept, and, like, my boyfriend was just so helpful and so supportive and so...
Gosh. And listen, that's nice and all, but why does it seem like he has to be the super supportive one in everything? Like, I'm sure dude has his own freaking problems that Rosie doesn't give much of a fuck about.
Wait, was really there for me throughout that. And, you know, I just processed it and moved on. You know what I mean? Between, like, Friday and then I had...
Oh, yeah. It looks like we're moving on here, girl.
A definite tone change, though. I think it was just slow to hit me. It's amazing you brought me at this time. We all need support. I'm so grateful. I don't know what the fuck I would do if I hadn't met that man. He makes everything better. It's as simple as that. His presence just makes everything better.
Eye roll. She's working so hard to get that health insurance, dude. I just know it. I just know it.
I've been with my partner for 12 years, and every day I look at him and think, you make my life so much better. I'm so glad you found that. Bridget, I love that for you. That's amazing. I hope that's me. I think that's going to be me. Are you guys...
Girl.
So we're planning on not being long distance. When it comes to that, I'm moving in silence. Sorry. Y'all aren't going to know shit. And that...
Oh, please. Please, she can't help herself.
solely for my safety. If you're new here,
Right.
there's a lot of reasons as to why. note that you are happy.
But she's not going to talk about it.
Full of joy. I feel like you have gotten lighter, like less stress and less weight on your shoulders. Over the moon for you. Thank you. I definitely agree. I feel like I'm a softer version of myself. I feel like
why is it that the girls love to use that word? Softer, gentler, kinder love. That's not what it's given.
In 2025, I was super combative and harsh and defensive and
Would say you still are.
jaded and scared, and my head was so buried deep in the sand on so many things.
I would argue they still are, Rosie.
I didn't have anyone in my life I could trust, and for the periods of time in 2025 that I thought that I had someone in my life that I could trust, I was very, very wrong, and that came.
Well, I mean, something tells me that might be our own personal actions, but she always just looks crazy-eyed, dude. Like, my God.
Now at the end of 2025, and those 3 or so months before I met Remy, after that exploded, I had never felt more alone in my life, or like ungrounded and unsettled. I didn't feel like I had anywhere.
And he wrapped it all up. He made the world make sense again. Rosie, I'm gonna frame this in a empowering way instead of a trying to drag you down, bitch kind of way. You don't need a man or anyone to help you feel that. Okay? All of these great things that you're feeling from this relationship with Remy, you can feel with yourself. You need to work on that though, girl. Okay?
I could turn. It sounds like my mom, obviously.
And I'm not saying that like it needs to be a replacement. That's not what I'm saying. But a man's or a partner's attention is not a replacement for your own self-love, your own self-worth.
But you can't, I mean, at least for me, like, I don't have the kind of relationship with my mom where, like, there's certain topics that just don't mesh well, I guess. And so I don't.
Like your autism misdiagnosis, undiagnosis, I don't know what to call it.
Go as in depth on those. Nothing bad, you know what I mean? Just like, I don't know. It just, I guess it depends on, like, your personal relationship with your family, right? But ultimately,
Well, I think you should also work on that.
last year, I lost something that I thought that I needed when in actuality, it was holding me back and causing me a lot more harm than I ever could have known.
What is she talking about? Is this that stalker dude that she actually was like in a relationship with?
Moment, and I've let that go so completely. I've just been like processing the loss of that relationship, not like romantic relationship, but and my actions versus theirs this whole time, my behavior versus theirs that I've heard through the grapevine. I think
Well, that's another issue. Hearing it through the grapevine isn't, a primary source.
for itself. So I've been disengaged for over 6 months. I'm not the kind of person to obsess over people that are not in my life. I go no contact and I walk away because I think it's so unhealthy to ruminate on those things. I don't have any plans to move at this time.
Interesting. She doesn't think there's much to learn, or
We've only been together for 4 months. That's way too early. Anyway, as I was saying, in 2025, I'd gotten like a definition of complacent. Y'all aren't gonna know that I'm moving until I've moved, and that won't be for a long time. Here's the living situation, okay? My parents live out in Norway full time. My dad works in Norway full time. My mom tried.
I cannot say I blame them.
Living here didn't work. Year round, me and my brother here are.
Oh, interesting. That was very brief and quick, brushed off to the side. My mom tried living here, but it, didn't work. What does that mean?
Mates. We all contribute to this household.
What do you contribute, Rosie?
Was demonetized, I was essentially unemployed, so at that time the structure was a little different. Now I'm remonetized, we're back to business. I have never, as an adult, lived with my parents rent-free. Like even when I was like 18, 19, I was at least paying like $100 to $200 a month.
Can I be honest? That's odd, in my opinion, but whatever, to each their own.
Parents have never been the kind of people that would like let me live here rent-free as an adult.
Okay. That's odd, in my opinion. I don't know. If family needs somewhere to go, you don't make family pay.
So that's never been the case. A lot of people like to spout that. That's just not true. We all contribute to the household here, and I pay some of the bills myself, like directly. So my parents obviously are.
I mean, I think she should be paying for all the food she consumes, duh. But to be paying rent, I don't know. Maybe to her brother. I think that would make more sense.
Here when they're visiting the States. My mom visits more than my dad, mainly for financial reasons and also because of his like work stuff. But most of the year they are in Norway. My mom has in the past done like almost 6-month visits before, but she has a job as a tour guide for cruise lines over in Europe as like a part-time thing. I forgot what I was talking about now, but oh well. Don't take this as hate, but you tend to
Wait, did she down that whole pizza?
Focus a lot on negativity and struggles. Do you ever worry negativity will affect your relationship? Since it'd be quite draining to be around? Well,
Ooh. I have a feeling it already has affected her relationship. We're just not hearing about it. We heard a little bit when Remy did reveal that they've already fought and whatnot.
That's definitely backhanded, girl. Let's start there.
Rosie, and what? And what? It's the internet, okay? People can and people will say whatever they want, girl. Get some thicker skin.
You can say don't take it as hate, but that's pretty fucking backhanded. Like, let's keep it 100. I will
Girl.
say, my boyfriend doesn't think it's draining. He thinks it's valid.
I bet.
That the shit I deal with is unfair, unjust, and cruel.
Oh, I bet. He sounds like a major glazer too, dude. Sorry about it.
Hard for me some days to be on live, like literally interacting with the internet and not talk about the hard things and the struggles related to it. It is.
Girl, but you do it every day. And you don't. No. We're not even talking about the struggles with the internet. We're talking about your just generalized negativity. Like. Sorry, this might sound a little inconsiderate. Can you go a fucking day without complaining? I mean, when someone just constantly has a reason for why, just today is not the day, but every day is like that. It's like, come on, dude. Eventually, like, it's got to go beyond your actual circumstances, and it comes down to your mindset.
A lot different when I'm not actively engaging with the hate, the trolls, the
oh please, you have your mods fucking run it like the Third Reich in there.
Stupidity of that side of the internet. It's hard to not acknowledge it or talk about it. I struggle with depression and have had to learn to not put that onto others.
Period.
Yeah, I don't put my depression onto others. To be very blunt, if you don't like it, you can go. Can you visit me?
Oh. Jesus, she's so Amber. Oh my god.
When you miss them. I've never visited Norway. Traveling in Florida at my current size and stuff is just not something I'm interested in doing at this time.
Really? But you'll travel to Texas. Okay.
I don't think she focuses on the negativity at all. Thank you, Bridget.
Yeah, okay.
Actually doesn't. There's so much growth that has happened. Thank you so much, Shay. I really appreciate that. He sounds like a really sweet man. He is.
We could possibly call it growth. I would argue Rosie has just learned what she should and shouldn't talk about somewhat.
He is very, like, the sweetest, bro. I'm never going to be fake. I'm never going to come on here. And, like, sometimes I will kind of, like, ramp up the smiley and, like, the good side of stuff because I'm just not in the mood. Or if I've been in a state and been highly symptomatic for a while, I want to try to get out of it, so I try my best. Outside of that, I'm always going to be authentic in my experiences, and if you don't fucking like it, you can fucking go.
Jeez.
Like, I don't mean that in a combative way or...
But that's exactly what it is, Rosie. You can be respectful and just say, like, hey, listen, respectfully, if what I'm doing here or the conversation, like, isn't for you, that's okay. But you don't need to tell people to fuck off. Jesus.
Rude way or a shitty way.
Well, It seems to be the only way you know how.
I mean that in an honest way. And that's it. Do you find it hard to have your bro as a roommate?
So, as long as you frame it as honesty, it doesn't matter how rude and condescending you are. Got it.
No, I would never want a roommate anyone else other than my brother. I'm so serious. I love living.
Oh yeah, so not even Remington?
With my brother because it's like
Remington bolt action rifle the third.
It's like the benefits of living alone and the benefits of living with someone at the same time. We don't fuck with each other unless like we need to. I love my brother.
Interesting. Interesting.
There's so much. I know people have given me a lot of shit about our relationship in the past.
Well, just because of how you treat him, you want to be placated to for your whatever diagnoses you think you have, but then you completely negate the ones he actually has.
And I think that's crazy. I love him so much, and it is important to me to protect him. I like
Right.
that he's not here alone. Getting support from your partner during depressive episodes is not putting the depression onto the other people. Fucking amen, honeybee Wednesday.
No, of course not. But when it's every fucking day, I mean...
I actually have asked him 2 separate times now, and I don't bother him in the kitchen when I'm up this late. I've lived here for years, guys. He would tell me. In fact, when I am too loud, he texts me and lets me know. And that's generally when I'm in my room anyway, not even out here. Actually, it's worse if I'm in my room. Guys,
Wonderful. So you're still yelling and screaming.
my brother can speak. He can speak for himself. If I'm being too loud, he tells me. You guys are just nitpicking. It's obnoxious. There are people in certain communities that will never show you grace or acknowledge any growth. That is a them problem. Thank you so much, Honeybee. We have
Again, I would argue Girl World shows a lot of grace. It might look a certain way, but y'all have at least given me a lot of grace with things. And I feel like if the girls just learned how to respond differently, they could get the same kind that reactors get. Well, some.
a very symbiotic relationship living here. It's balanced very well. Like, unless I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, I'm not going to wake him up. I can't even hear in my room if the oven door slams. So, and my room's closer than his. People nowadays don't understand families actually being close and caring for each other. Fucking real. People find the strangest things to
Right. That's definitely the vibe I get from this family.
pick about, right, Mama? What?
Even when I was 18, I had to pay my parents' rent.
Yeah, sometimes he comes.
Listen, I understand that's entirely personal. And everyone's family runs differently. My family would never. That's all I'm saying.
Home and he has homemade bread to eat. He's fine. Hey, Sean, I'm doing good. So I'm doing surprisingly
So he's fine, all right?
good. Honestly.
Well, I mean, considering he's the only one that works in that household, I think maybe he should be catered to a bit more, but...
Fix my shirt. Hi, I'm new, so I don't really know. I'm not currently on a weight loss journey at this time.
Oh, you don't say.
I'm just trying to get through my days right now.
We gotta do better, Rosie. We just gotta.
I don't want to go more in depth right now, to be honest with you. Like, no
Shocker.
disrespect. I'm not in the mood. I appreciate you asking. I know I have some content on my channel that, like,
I'm just not in the mood.
talks about that topic, so I know, especially if you're new, you might be curious, so I get it.
Good gosh.
The best video to watch about my backstory is actually not on my channel. It's the interview I did on the We're All Insane podcast. If you type it...
Actually, I've been seeing some things over on Tweeterland that she lied in that too. Go fucking figure. And actually, she admitted in that one that she wasn't really groomed into feederism. Interesting.
We're All Insane Rosie, or actually, no, if you type that in, it'll pop up. For my channel, I would recommend watching the Vegas vlog playlist. I have...
Oh, lordy. Listen, I know you guys have been asking for me to check out the Vegas playlist. I want to. It's just I don't want to like jump all over within the retros, you know? So we'll get there eventually. We gotta start doing more Rosie retros really crank through them.
A current playlist, the newest vlogs of me and my boyfriend. I haven't.
Oh, eye roll. How does that teach anyone anything about you other than you're overbearing?
Delete a lot of content when I got demonetized because I thought it was
Demonetized?
the only option I had. Excuse me. Unfortunately, if you're watching,
Yeah, because of all the feeder shit you had posted. Oh, but groomed. Groomed.
a backlog of content, there's going to be chunks missing because I got demonetized, and in an overabundance of caution, I deleted a bunch of stuff. Prior to that, I very rarely deleted content. I would if there was a reason to, but that was very rare, to be honest. I definitely.
So you mean backlash? That was the only time?
There's a couple of times I'm sure I did. Don't feel bad for asking questions, please. Please ask questions.
Oh, please ask questions, but don't be backhanded.
I know I'm getting more traffic, and I mean, honestly, even before the announcement of the documentary, I would.
Girl, the documentary, actually, it kind of is the reason she's getting more traffic, but she's getting more traffic because Girl World has assigned her as the new queen.
Getting like a larger amount of like new people coming in. So no, I mean my growth on my channel started going up even before, not that long before, like I want to say a couple weeks, maybe even.
Yeah, because you started acting a fool.
A little longer. I'm honestly not sure. Well, yeah, I don't want those people getting
Lots of other channels still have your old stuff uploaded. Ooh.
views. Fuck them.
Jesus.
Because they're sitting there saying no.
But she says she's not as combative, you guys. Okay.
Nasty shit, and half of them are lying. No, Clarissa. I don't watch any.
Half of them are lying, but girl, we use your videos. What are you talking about? Is there any reaction channel you don't mind as much? I just like a way to watch the videos that are gone.
Reaction content anymore of any kind. Honestly, I used to, right? Like, that's common knowledge. I used to be pretty heavily involved in Girl World stuff. And
in all of the subreddits.
I had a very unhealthy cylindrical dynamic with it. And
cylindrical? What? What is she fucking talking about?
I was like, I went back and forth on it for a while. And sometimes when I'm directly tagged and stuff, even especially in this past week, I think there's one or two things where I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. I struggle with that. A lot of people still.
Period. We know.
Like tag me and shit. I block them as they come. So like someone I'd never heard of today tagged me in something saying I was lying about being hypomanic when I literally explained that I went through a 6+ month, I think it was technically a 9-month process where I went through 3 separate medical professionals and they all confirmed my same diagnoses and all confirmed the hypomania in me and I trialed at that time in 2023 to think that like you can watch my YouTube content and know more than my doctors is fucking crazy and
well, I mean, you think you know more than your doctors, so
irresponsible and disgusting. To think you know more than a doctor is fucking gross, and to title a video that is fucking gross. Like,
well, I think people are just calling out your inconsistencies, girl.
You're gross and
you're a disgusting human being if you clock the fact that she lies.
Tag me in it. Jesus Christ. It's strange how people are so obsessed with you in a way that's none of their business. Seriously, Shay. Yeah, so anyway, that's my thing with that. It's just like.
But yet she comes and makes it everyone's business by sharing it on the internet.
To think that you know better than my doctors.
You do, so. And
you know better than me what my health issues are because you watch my videos. And if you listen to what I actually said and fact check me, you would know I'm 100% correct. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, this is great. I was wondering what being non-binary means to you. You talked about it before.
Oh, of course.
I'm really curious to know more. It's been a long time since I've talked about it because I kind of came to the conclusion that, like, I on my social medias and stuff, I have she, they pronouns. I had a period of time where I questioned my gender identity. And
I'm sure you did, girl. I'm sure you did. Listen, I'm not casting anything on anyone that explores that. I identify, well, he, they, but It's just not surprising that Rosie, with her long list of other things, has also really heavily thought about this.
I came to the realization that basically I just don't really give a damn, and I do feel like there
Fair.
is some gender fluidity within me, but like I have enough
I think there's enough fluid here, girl. Sorry.
struggles. I have enough things that like make me different, and enough battles I have to.
No, now it's enough. Now it's enough. When it could actually be involved with like queerness, then that's when I don't want to cross the line. Interesting.
Fight that like fighting on that topic is just something I don't want to put energy into. So
But you also don't have to, dude. The fuck is she on about? She thinks everything is an argument.
people use she or they pronouns with me. I'm happy about it. Gender is a social construct anyway, and like my personal opinion. There are times where I do feel, very feminine and womanly and things like that, but I also have a fluidity with that where sometimes I really don't feel that way. I don't necessarily feel like a man or like using he him pronouns at all ever, but like that's not me. But I like the neutrality, a non-binary identity, but I don't feel any kind of dysphoria on that topic. So I kind of like, I went through that period of time of questioning it. And then I kind of just landed on like, I have to fight for so much respect, just the most basic levels of respect. I just didn't want to add something else to the list, even if I.
The thing is, she doesn't. She really doesn't. People grant her the basic level of respect. She goes and kind of uses that, though, like people can respect you, but once you start like spouting off all this medical stuff and whatnot, then people are going to look at you a certain way, Rosie.
Feel like it's something I identify with,
especially the inconsistencies.
I identify as queer. I say bi/queer just to kind of give people, like other people, a better understanding of what my identity looks like, because queer is such a broad label. And like, so I mean, and so is my boyfriend. Like, he's literally also bi/queer. And
bisexual queer.
So, yeah, I'm not polyamorous. There was a time in my life where I believed I was, and that ties into the trauma of it all.
You believed you were? Huh? Sorry, that's just what I don't understand. How could anyone make you believe that you're polyamorous?
Very complicated, nuanced topic, and that is something I want to talk more about in depth, just not on live, because I want to make sure.
I almost had a jump scare. I thought this was someone in the background.
I'm speaking accurately, but what I will say is that polyamory was something that was used, a tool that was used by the man that stalked me for 8 years, and believing I was polyamorous.
So your stalker made you think you were polyamorous? I'm confused, Rosie. I'm so confused. And at what point, dog, did we just take ownership of our own life? I mean, to be honest, if we're just being frank, I don't think it's her parents' fault where she is today. I don't think it's her brothers. I don't think it's the doctors. I don't think it's the healthcare systems. I don't think it's, her stalkers. Like, at the end of the day, none of this really should have as big of an impact on her life as she makes it. But it's her entire life.
When I'm not, caused a lot of problems and strife in my life, and it added a lot of toxicity on my end of my relationship with my ex, and coming to the realization that I am not polyamorous, and that was something that was used as a control tactic and a fucking brainwashing tactic, honestly.
See, that's where you lose me, dog. That's where you lose me. What? If someone I was in a relationship with came to me and said, polyamory, let's do it, I'd be like, no, that's not what I signed up for. Bye. Rosie, I think you should just take a little bit of accountability. You were desperate enough to stay with a man that had alternative goals than you. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing to admit.
It's very complicated and it requires like trauma dumping, and I just don't want to do that right now. And
Oh, for once.
Because I know, and what's interesting is like I know I posted those screenshots that some of you haven't seen yet.
I don't know. She talks about this quote unquote stalker pretty frivolously. I thought this stalker was like some internet person. I didn't think it was someone she had a full-on relationship with already. Huh?
And it's so funny to me
but she is very vague when it comes to this character a lot of the times. I have a feeling that's for a reason.
Because like it wasn't until after I had posted them like a while after I realized that like I didn't think twice about it because I know I'm not
real eyes, real lies, real lies.
polyamorous, and I thought that was like obvious and like everybody knew that, but that was very short-sighted on my part to not think that through more and not provide more context. So that did give people like a lot more leeway to like manipulate shit and like make
what
more assumptions and stuff, like because the screenshots I posted were 6 years old, so there was like so much in that like that very brief conversation and everything that was just like there was a lot of context I didn't include because I was just trying to prove a certain point. If you have hypomania,
she says a whole lot of fucking nothing, huh? My God, Rosie, there isn't a word count to life.
Why are you not bipolar? Are you taking any meds? Just curious since I'm bipolar too. So hypomania can be attributed to MDD because MDD is more. It was priorly known as a unipolar. Mixed episodes are something you can have with MDD. MDD is the updated diagnostic term for that. It's basically, I'm not a doctor. What I can tell
Okay, so now all of a sudden.
tell you is I met a psychiatrist. It was early 2023. And I went to the mental hospital. And that's where I met a psychiatrist who literally changed my life. He referred me to the psychiatrist that I saw for a period of 6 to 9 months. I know for a fact 6 months. We trialed over 12 medications.
Jeez.
Around 12 medications.
In 6 months? God damn.
Not over, around 12 medications during that period of time. I saw him anywhere between bi-weekly to monthly, consistently. I was referred to him, and then within his practice, I was referred to a psychologist that I saw at the end of the year. All 3 medical professionals confirmed and diagnosed me as MDD. None of y'all on the internet know more than them. I did the...
Right, but that's not what they're arguing. They're arguing that MDD does not come with hypomania.
Work. They also determined that I had what was considered treatment-resistant depression with my MDD. The MDD, PTSD/CPTSD, and ADHD were all diagnosed. Calling me a liar is crazy because I did the work. I didn't just...
Well, I think you're a liar when it comes to the autism thing, but...
Google some shit and decide that I was that way. And the... people spouting that shit are fucking disgusting and ableist. Period. It's just, it is.
Sure. But someone with a history of, maybe fibbing a bit about the severity of their health problems, maybe, miss, I was going to just be tested for low iron, but, was being, was acting like I was being tested for cancer.
Will never stop boggling my mind that people think I'm lying about my diagnoses and my mental health and all this shit because another YouTuber did. Because that's the basis of it. There is no evidence that I've ever lied about this shit. No.
Actually, Rosie, there kind of is.
I've always said self-diagnosed or self-determined when it comes to autism. And I've always said shit I'm actually diagnosed with. And if I'm not, I say I'm not diagnosed. Like how I've talked in the past about struggling with PMDD symptoms, but I'm not diagnosed because I didn't get the opportunity to follow through on that.
What's PMDD? What? It's just all the abbreviations. My God.
It's hard because I find it baffling and it pisses me off, man. It's cruel. Baseless claims that are used to try to paint me out as a bad person. And I don't get it.
Well, we don't even need to look at the medical stuff if we want to get that assumption, Rosie. Mind you there.
The way my mental health status does not dissolve me of accountability for when I fuck up. It's
okay. So then stop using it as excuses.
Just what I deal with. Oh my gosh, Chamomile, good to see you. It's just frustrating.
What's this? Jesus fuck.
My eyes are glassy. Oh, probably because my pain's increased, but that's fine.
Oh. The pain got so much worse, so
nothing compared to nerve pain, so it's whatever. It's just, it does hurt, to be honest. But to be fair,
hard.
Like I deal with so much pain all the time. Like my tolerance is kind of high.
Oh, what a trooper!
So something I've learned.
Her tolerance is high. Okay. Okay.
Is CPTSD can result in acquired neurodivergence where prolonged trauma permanently alters brain structure. I know people like to discount that, but it's true. Yep. And then when you mix that.
Right. People are saying, Rosie, so you're most likely not autistic. If you've been diagnosed with ADHD, that's neurodivergent. But anxiety, especially if it's anxiety mixed with post-traumatic stress, that reflects as neurodivergency as well sometimes. There's a lot of overlapping shit. And ADHD overlaps with autism a lot.
With like actual neurodivergence diagnoses too, like the ADHD of it all. Very true because...
now she's recognizing it. Interesting. After we've been saying that for a couple weeks.
Trauma shapes brain, especially as young, yeah. And
something tells me Rosie's still watching reaction channels.
Unfortunately, my trauma started at 6 years old, so nerve pain is next level.
As do most of ours, Rosie, okay? I'm not trying to discredit you, but like, yeah, a lot of our trauma starts really, really young. Figure your shit out.
Well, bad. I feel for you there, girl. Thank you, Mona. Yeah. It is awful. You're stronger than...
As soon as one of her, I don't know, what should we call the rose babies? Something? The rosebuds. Ew. As soon as they come in and like validate her misery, then she's like, oh, I know. It's just so hard. Oh. Thank you, Chamomile.
People give you credit for. Thank you so much, Chamomile. I really appreciate that, dude. In my heart, like, fuck. I know that.
It's Chamomile every time.
You know?
Chamomile's going to be the new teardrop, watch.
Because what I've been through is real. It's not...
No one's saying it isn't, girl. No one's saying it isn't. What we are saying is you don't need to bring everything to the internet all the fucking time. And not everything has to reflect back on your childhood, which was... now, by this point, almost 30 years ago.
Like, just attention-seeking bullshit. The fact I'm alive is...
Well, I mean, if you bring it all to the internet, then it kind of is attention-seeking.
Surprising, to be honest.
Sure, Rosie. I don't think your mentals have anything to do with that, though.
Yo, Twinkie! You guys have no...
It's so funny 2 of our girls named their pet Twinkie, LOL. Well, I mean... Come on.
Never seen a picture of Twinkie. That's Twinkie. I hope y'all have a good night. I'm gonna finally go. Good lord, I think we might have been live for close to 5 hours.
That's crazy. That's crazy. To be honest, though, I once pulled like a 4+ hour live stream. When you're really in the chat, like it goes by pretty quickly.
Have a good night, everybody. I think most of y'all are asleep.
She was bitching the whole time, though.
Keep snoozing.
Why? Because no one was interacting with the chat? Alrighty, you guys. Once again, go show Moon Moss here some love, because we need these recaps to continue, so they need the motivation. And they seem really sweet, too, from, like, their community posts and whatnot, so go check them out, please. Pretty please. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like Rosie's becoming a little bit more level-headed, which isn't a bad thing. But she's going to say fuck off to the haters as if, like, it's not helping a bit. Yeah, Rosie, sometimes backlash isn't a bad thing, okay? You can take the criticism and move on. Kind of like you are with the whole, non-diagnosed. I mean, she still fully fucking believes that she is, but at least she ain't talking about it anymore, right? Good gosh. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. I know this is a long one. Not 100% sure what, tomorrow's gonna bring, but we'll see. We'll see. Hoping there's going to be some more foodie stuff. I noticed she's pulling a hospital stunt this week. So, yeah. I wonder when that eviction is coming. Come on, Magic Conch can't be wrong this week. I shouldn't be hoping for that. Stop. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much. Hope everyone's having a beautiful week once again. Keep an eye out. There will be other stuff posting for members, which of course will come out tomorrow. Don't worry. But if you want a head start, become a member. Thank you so much, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.